Jesus.
Nintendo. Otini.
Oh. Interesting. Hi Joseph. Hoi hoi. Like shit. I was a whole week sick. Not doing anything. Ugh. And just being alive. But it is what it is. Eh. It is what it is. Does it matter? Not really. The it is what it is. Well, how? I don't have gems. I didn't play it all, so
Wait. Sir, they're dangerous.
They're also
I love
not
you, Bliss.
Imperial soldiers. This is clearly a question of money, not loyalty. Am I right?
Not loyalty. Principle. I always fulfill my contracts.
Well, that helps your image. I understand, but competition is basic business. If your employer isn't concerned about keeping you, you'll always get lowballed. The private sector always needs good talent, and we'll pay you what you're worth. Why collect one paltry bounty when I can pay you a fortune in regular wages?
I'm more the cash-in-hand type.
No head for numbers.
E kuli pana hiyak nene na chikwa.
You can't appreciate the opportunity you're throwing away. Show her the door.
Bliss is calling me out. Motherfucker. I love this little guy so much.
Okohama susi halulu.
We can work this out. The Empire can have Corellia. I'll slip off world and retire somewhere in the colonies.
The Empire doesn't want you dead. They want you to surrender.
So this is how it ends. Paraded before the galaxy like a broken animal. I can't stop you. I'll go quietly.
I wonder what that feels like. Oh well. Another Pokemon for the collection. Bliss is such a cute motherfucker. He just calls me out like that. Ah!
You've obtained Chairman Fane. Good. We proceed on schedule. General, see to the bounty hunter's reward.
Yes, my lord.
Our next objective is to bring Corellia's beasts to heel. You will be the one to break them.
Broken, I can do.
The Corellians cohabit with a number of species. The most numerous and organized are the Selonians. The Republic needs to see the Selonians accede to the Empire. A representative must be acquired.
There's someone specific you have your eye on?
One particularly tenacious animal leads packs of raiders to undermine our front lines. It will make as good an example as any. General Trow will brief you on the battle plan. When you have the creature, bring it to me in Axial Park.
Planning to take it for a walk?
Do not keep me waiting.
Trying to locate the Selonian raiders in the guts of Coronet City would be almost futile. Instead, you'll target an invaluable Selonian resource and force these raiders to defend it.
I was getting tired of chasing all my targets down anyway.
Follow the plan exactly, and they'll have nowhere to run. Selonians rely on a small breeding caste to reproduce. With their future at stake, the Selonians will have no choice but to act. Raid the Selonian warrens under Labor Valley, take your hostages, and hold them at these coordinates.
And if the Selonians aren't getting the message?
Use your discretion. So long as their leader is captured, the others are expendable. These shock collars will keep the alien filth in line while you lead them to the ambush coordinates. When your objective is complete, report directly to Darth Torman in Axial Park. Just follow the sound of destruction.
unlocking them by hand. That's so rare.
Welcome. Please select an available travel route.
So many quests I'm skipping. Well, I'm gonna do all of these after I'm done my class stuff. Oof. Another one of those where you can mount. What do you mean? You never played Animal Crossing?
Niente química.
Okay, you don't need to play it. That's all just lo-fi and different type of games, mainly Animal Crossing. I don't need to play it, but well, everybody knows it. One of those games that everybody knows. Played or not, doesn't matter. Okay. That's the thing. On Twitch, I can pretty much just run any kind of music I want to. Nobody gives a fuck. But on YouTube, that's harder. So many just using lo-fi stuff. Well, I'm not monetized anyway, so wouldn't even matter that much, but stuff can still get blocked here and there. Just for music alone. Are they beavers? Weasels? Huh.
I'm not the one who should consider surrendering.
Liz, let's go.
Kwabagin so yamayuka nikitido zonke. Inland nana akstali yaksun en kapras o.
Oops.
Kavatumpa stupa akisa.
I suggest you shut up and kiss the dirt before they have another accident.
Antixixus. Hudwa ikina amwata. Inland nana akstali yaksun en kapras o.
You're not gonna die, but you'll beg.
No, I can't have Bliss
There's
disapprove.
only one place scrapping with the Empire gets you. And I'm sorry I have to do this. Nothing personal.
This is funny.
Vehicle pads are currently open for business.
Your representative, Darth Tormund.
Impressive. For an animal. The trap is nearly set. All that remains is to capture the last figurehead of Corellia's old regime. Corellia's Civil Police Force Commissioner. Somehow Commissioner Carter survived the initial purge of dissenters before Prime Minister Falcone delivered Corellia to us.
Did the assassination attempt spook him into hiding?
Hardly. Since the purge, Commissioner Carter has rallied the rebellion. The public sees him as the last legitimate voice of the Corellian people. Carter and his Corsair officers are the backbone of the civilian resistance.
Clobbering the local hero ought to take the fight out of them.
Shattering the people's convictions will be all too easy. Corsair's old headquarters is now a formidable fortress. Our forces are laying siege to it as we speak. Their standing orders are to block off any escape. That is all.
I won't be calling for backup.
Contact me when Commissioner Carter is in custody. My troops will cover your exit.
Nothing to do, nothing to talk about. I don't really mind. I'm watching YouTube videos. It's always empty. Whoop.
Achievement 1!
Nothing. Just police cam videos, horror games. Nothing
Well,
useful.
look at you, waltzing in here like you own the place. Come to finish what they started? Go on and kill me. You'll have 1 million citizens rioting in the streets by sundown.
Guess I'd be in real trouble if I were here to kill you.
If you aren't out for blood, why are you here?
You'll find out soon enough.
Back up, now!
To the booster. War grounded tapio to the donkey.
Bliss, what the fuck? I like this Goober.
Got me. Good for you. You want a medal? You and me, this battle, the war, not even a blink in the grand scheme of things. Corellia's been around a lot longer than the Sith's little upstart empire, and it'll be around long after the empire falls.
You could use a hand with that chip on your shoulder. Tormund, the commissioner is secure.
Good. Our forces have control of the Corellian legislature. Deliver Commissioner Carter to the Grand Assembly. Your reward will be waiting.
I wonder how we're carrying those guys. Oh wow, he's just carbonized in my fucking inventory, really. Never question the game. Game logic.
Vehicle pads are currently open for business.
That's the fun part, I don't think. I've seen a lot of shit about Outriders or Helldivers. I'm interested in these games, but I don't want to pay them so much money. And I don't even know if my PC would be able to run that properly. And other stuff. But it's always the same. I play for 5 minutes and I quit. Any games to distract myself before I go home, so that I'm not going crazy. Mindless grinding is nice. That's why I like SWTOR or in general MMORPGs. I would even check out World of Warcraft, but I don't know. Yeah, I can just do whatever I want, let it run. I think I can get through there, right? can't. We go all the way around or what? A lot of quests here though. But yeah, the games aren't really interesting for streaming. That's for sure. I just woke up like 2 hours ago, 3 hours ago. I was sick for weeks. Oh, we gone the wrong way. I'm always tired. When you sit in silence around, of course you start to yawn. It's not much happening. What do you expect when you're sick for a full week and you're just in bed all the time? Hi Kenji. How it going? Good. Oh, you got a new apartment. Damn. Better than the old one. Bigger, smaller, whatever. I like it small. There's a balcony. Well, that's cool. Oh, it's an upgrade. That's good. Upgrades, people. Upgrade.
Prepare the commissioner for the surrender.
My lord.
Well, same.
Your success is noted.
I've pretty much just my little cave down here.
So's your gratitude.
Enjoy the fruits of your labor. Watch these rebels sign our enemy's death warrant.
Well, not where you live, Yozo. Same. I just need my little room here.
I was in the mood to take in a show.
Bliss, you can't even see. You can't even watch over the railing. Poor guy. I pity you, Bliss. Death? What death?
Supreme Chancellor Janaris, respected members of the Galactic Senate, the Corellian people have chosen. We will not continue to be held captive by a failed system. I demand that Supreme Chancellor Janaris ratify this treaty and acknowledge Corellia as a sovereign system of the Sith Empire. It was only a matter of time. As Prime Minister for life, let me be the first to welcome you to Imperial Corellia, my lord.
Had you delivered what you promised, you would enjoy a longer reign.
That was fast.
Not a bad performance. I especially liked that last act.
Now, we wait.
It's a fucking Darth, of course. Duh. I'm just a goddamn bounty hunter.
Darth Tormund desires your presence immediately. This way, please.
Darth Vader. Funny. Was some bullshit. It's just magic mumbo jumbo.
Republic fleet has entered the system. It includes the founder, Supreme Chancellor Generos's.
All I need is a gun.
These reinforcements
I don't need force mumbo jumbo.
The Green Gardens. You know who leads them.
Looks like your plan is working.
Jun Serra seeks to urge Coronet City's Green Jedi out of their enclave.
The only Darth I would be scared of playing against is Vader. Everybody else is like,
you have until then to reap your vengeance.
Everybody else is just like, I don't know, like it's. Ugh. Once you've seen Vader do his Vader shit, every other Darth is like, you're not Vader. Of course, there's still other cool Darths like Kreia, like Nihilus and Revan, but in this timeline, Vader doesn't even exist yet, so whatever.
I'll keep my visit short.
Dispose of Serras quietly. No one must know of his demise.
That's Java.
Bring his effects to me.
The little guys that always scream Houdini, Houdini. I love this little guy. The little guys that like to trade shit, like to build shit, like to take apart droids and shit. I love this little guy. He's so funny. As soon as I got him, he's never leaving my side again. Yeah, he's right now he's my healer. You get him in like on Hoth, you can recruit him. Not just a pet or anything. He's a companion. Talks to you. You can give him orders. Funny. I love that guy. Yeah, well, it's literally the I would die for him kind of thing. If anybody, then I would kill everybody in this room, including myself. He doesn't like major violence, so just because of him, I have a shit ton of light side points, and I'm even light 1. I'm still doing bad options here and there because they're funny, but because of him, I'm even light sided already. Because he does not like as much violence. He's still funny. Where the fuck do I go? Oh, all the way around. Oh my god. These maps are so huge, it is ridiculous. That's one of the bigger problems of SWTOR. Like, the maps are cool. Even for like a 12, 13, 15-year-old game. Look at this. This looks beautiful. But the maps are so huge. I'm like walking between like quest, whatever. Right now I'm just doing my class quest. I'm skipping pretty much all the other stuff right now. But when I finished my class story, I'm going back to all the stuff I skipped. Just wanted to finish the class stuff first. But goddamn, there's so much walking. The planets are huge. Of course, it is built like World of Warcraft back in the day, right? Because the maps have to be kind of like big. Because has to be in the later maps. There's like the Empire side and the Republic side, and the players have their own respective sides where they quest, and they could meet. Like, on top is the Empire, on bottom is the Republic, and in the middle there's like a questing area where both of them could clash, and there would have also been PvP, like open world PvP, right? That's why the maps have to be huge, but goddamn. Well, obviously, open world PvP never worked. The only times it does work is when the player base makes their own events to fight each other for fun. That's why we have huge and empty maps, even though they're pretty. And I don't mind the PvP, like the stuff you can do here is pretty cool. I much rather have a small world that is customized with a lot of shit in there, just huge and open worlds. Still BioWare. They the studio name changed, but like the BioWare people have gone over to what's it called, sword something. But the publisher still, the development team is still the same. What did he do? Green Jedi Bulwark. Just because he's green? Like, the development of the game is far from dead. The player base is small, of course, but there's still content is still planned. It's in the work. There's also a new expansion planned later this year. So the development and content is still coming. It's the next 8.0, like the next expansion is supposed to come later this year. There's still stuff to do, still stuff here. And for a game, it is a good game. But if you want to see like a lot of people running around everywhere, it's not. Right now here in Corellia there are 30 people. The fleets are always full with people. There are always hundreds and hundreds upon hundreds of people on the fleet. Like the hub area, right? The tutorial planets, the first 3, 4, they have also always hundreds of people. The others, I'm surprised, over like prime times and here and there are 40 people here, 50 people there, 50 people there, 40 people there. Like, there's still stuff to do. There are a lot of people. I'm always seeing people running around. It's far from empty, but one of the huge problems is just that, like I said, the maps are way too big. Like, even if there are like 50 to 60 or even 100 people around, you rarely see them because the map is just so big. And I think 120 is like the upper limit. And then you have channels. Like here you have like channel 2, channel 5, the PvP channel. Because that's where the open world PvP would be when people would be there. And there are also then those 100 people are then on different channels, which also makes it weird. Like yeah, I want to see people, but I can't because But I think like I didn't play the later expansions yet, the newer ones. I think they are smaller in size with the places and whatnot. Because right now I'm still playing the base game. I'm still in the Bounty Hunter story. That is the base level 50 content. And then there are like the Hut Cartel, and there are like 6 or 7 expansions coming. So there's still a lot of shit to do. Yeah, there's still a lot of shit to do. But they focus more on the single player content. So if you just want to play it, there's enough Star Wars shit to do. And the planets, I think, are getting smaller. So if you see some people doing endgame stuff, you maybe see more. But yeah, a lot of like the normal MMO kind of thing is to sit in your hub, the fleet, Limsa Dominza, Stormwind, and blah blah blah. Just sit around and wait for your queues to pop. That is pretty much what everybody does in all the MMOs, right? Yeah, too much people is also bad. But sometimes it's nice. For example, in Guild Wars, In Guild Wars, you will always see people, no matter where you run around. Because the game is built like this. Because people are always playing events, and there's always a player and always people on fates, on big ass missions. If you like to have a lot of people around and you like to have a living world, because that's the system of Guild Wars, living world, Guild Wars would be the perfect game for you. If you like single player content, swtor would be the perfect game for you. If you just like to sit around in your hub area and wait for your dungeon queue to pop, any other MMO is just like that, like Final Fantasy. 80% of the player base sits around in Limsa Luminsa, waiting for your queue to pop. You try to get M+, get declined because you don't play meta class. Ha! I love that. Like it's I was also curious about World of Warcraft, checking it out, because she's also playing it. But then, I don't know. I had to pay the expansions and shit again, this and that. I don't know. The one thing that I like about Star Wars is that when you sub once, you get the preferred status, and you get every single expansion unlocked, even the future ones incoming, and you don't need to pay for them. You just sub once, and even if your sub goes away, you still keep all the content, all the expansions and stuff like that. That's so nice. I could just pretty much just say I take a break and come back, and everything is there without me paying a single dime in this game. And I would get all the content. On every other MMO that I'm playing, I have to pay for every single expansion. And I just want to check them out and... Don't ask me. Well, I don't see the issue in paying for like an expansion. swtor is really nice in that form, that you pay like a sub fee, and even if the sub runs out, you keep all the content, all the expansions. In other games, yeah, you have to pay once for that, right? I don't know. And sometimes stuff is locked behind those expansions.
An intruder.
What's up, Jedis?
Go. Do your part to liberate Corellia. This is a private matter.
Take all the help you can get, Jedi.
Indulging your grudge is wasteful enough. You know what's required of you. Go. As you wish.
You shouldn't have done that.
May the Force be with you.
Yeah,
You're
made the
persistent, stubborn. I suppose that's why you excel at what you do, but the price is high. What won't a Mandalorian put aside for pride?
The sub gives you extra stuff? Well, yeah, some bonuses in like money, experience gain, and this and that, but no. I get boxes while leveling. What boxes? I'm not getting boxes by leveling. I want a box. Hi, clown. First time I heard I'm getting boxes while leveling. Are you men? I don't know. Are you men?
I'd meet death head on for a comrade.
But would you kneel? You chose to murder Kelly and Jarl, just like you chose to kill everyone sent to bring you to justice. You could have surrendered at any time.
Well, there's a lot of shit you get for
murderer and terrorist.
having a sub now. Like the daily, like we have dailies in the game. We have the galactic season. We have the PvP season, and there's like a normal one and a sub pass. There's a lot of free stuff you can get as well, but that's probably more so for like high end game players, because I can't really do much there. Always someone logs in while I'm typing. Wait. Wait.
Killing my associates and slinging mud. Real noble.
They made their decision, just like you made yours. If using you to expose the Sith's true face has dirtied my hands, so be it. It's time to answer for your crimes.
When I'm finished, you'll be glad no one was here to watch you die.
Yes, shoot harder, more. Fuck them. What? Damn. Okay, I'll do it myself then. Whatever. Wait, he has 2 swords? That's cheating. Oh, he's weak. Pew! Boop.
I won't be the one after all.
Nope.
Looks that way.
I'm not here for parades. Fuck off. I'm not listening. I could listen to some fancy back and forth talking, or I could just shoot him in the face and save some time. Where do I have to go? Over there. Gotcha. Oh, I have to backtrack so much to do all the quests I've left. There's so much to do. Oh well. The BNet notifications over the Twitch chat. BNet. Okay.
Wants an update.
The legislature is under siege, but we are holding strong.
Oh, I have to go around again, right? Fuck. One of my class stories done. Like, we're at the 50 content now. That should be the last part, right? Oh well, there's so much stuff to do. I even updated my World of Tanks account to do stuff in there as well. Ugh. See, another player. Gavdi. Wait. How it's you guys? Utini. Well, you guys are disappointingly weak. A green Jedi Master. It's the bitch that called me out. Oh, she's dead. Hey, there's my buddy Duff Tormund. Damn. Nice. Jedi my ass. What the fuck? The force is weak in you, motherfucker. Bah!
Pathetic.
I know, right?
Did not see Seros. You were successful?
Take a look for yourself.
Only Jedi would call something this fragile Battlemaster.
We still have living targets to appraise.
Indeed. His death is a crippling blow to the Jedi Order. And without Jun Seros at his side, the Supreme Chancellor is exposed. Victory is close.
Leave me hanging.
It's encoded with Jun Seros' bioscan. Once the encryption is broken, we will know this data's true value.
I didn't come this far to let the big catch get away.
I will have the Supreme Chancellor's head. My subordinates will transmit the relevant data to your vessel when it's prepared. Until then, make yourself useful to Darth Decimus. The battle for Corellia is not yet decided.
Nice. Elite travel pass. Oh, okay. Boop, 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 boop. All right, to the sheep. There's so much questing. Once I'm done. We only do a little bit of complaining here. But Liz also wants to talk. Wait, wrong way. I can't wait for my legacy to hit rank 15 so that I can just teleport myself to my ship. I'm halfway there. And I can just teleport to my ship. I have to always go like roundabout ways. That's what I always do. You don't find uwu bullshit here. Like, oh my god, uwu. All those cutesy motherfucker VTubers, like, fuck you, I don't care. Voltarian, whatever. You're a cool guy, but I don't give a damn. Shut up!
I've got a plan. It'll be as if you're in.
Better get. Still alive. Did Cor dance better?
There we go. Number 62. Hey Bliss, you're the important one. All this stuff. Yeah, nice.
She did she? Better do something nice for her. This sounds dangerous, Blizz.
Bye bye.
So I see.
God, I love that motherfucker.
People should think twice about pushing you around now, right?
bo kilamo klunki, yat, an bumpa boshuda. Edwana urbi kilawato bunki, dunko podokanoda.
Looks like you can finally put all this behind you.
Shisakaba kyota bubanda baki wanki. Kabatuka amishka, kabanuta sma watila. Tanta zuza, cheska pakuta, kiska tada wata.
God, you really need subtitles. Wait, make it. Oh wait, it's sketch.
You keep.
This is where.
Been waiting. I don't. You're back. I take it.
The Jedi are broken. The Republic forces are in disarray. Now is the time to strike. You will depart Corellia. Make for the Founder, the Supreme Chancellor's flagship, immediately. The Founder's landing codes will give the Republic fleet little reason to fire upon you.
Were the landing codes the only thing of worth?
Only the most relevant. The data retrieved from June Seros has proven invaluable. Captain Horn has prepared an SOS signal using the Republic's ciphers. When you leave the spaceport, you will be pursued by our ships. The Republic will allow you to board, or they risk allowing one of their own to die. We will give them no time for doubt.
Should make a good anecdote for the next time I see Mandalore.
Do not hesitate to dispatch your pursuers if they become troublesome. You will reach the Founder by any means necessary. Once on board, your first priority will be to destroy all crafts in the adjacent hangars, to prevent the Supreme Chancellor from escaping.
Improvised demolition is one of my specialties.
With no means of escape, only the Supreme Guard will stand between you and your prey.
Once the deed is done, how do you expect me to break away from the Republic fleet?
Signal your success, and the Tyrant will lead an attack to cover your escape. The Supreme Chancellor's fate is sealed.
Let's go! Let's go shipwrecking again. Yep, just go into that. Why not? Go, little guy. I love how the service droid is just walking casually. He does not give a damn. It's a Wookiee! Ooh. What's up, guys? This eye. Got my eyes. What is this map? Bam! It's nice to see that I'm getting stronger though. Well, the shit was actually kind of hard to do back in the day, I guess. There was no, like, this is level 50 content, like, usually high level content, but back in the day, there was also not this level adjustment, scaling shit and all of that. So stuff like this could actually be quite hard with a lot of people hitting you. Even back then you had your companions, but you had to level your companions, you had to equip your companions and shit like that. All of that doesn't exist anymore, so stuff like this was actually quite hard then. When it was still like an MMO-ish game. I still see people struggling to, when I go through Reddit, that people struggle in the story content here and there. Like, I don't know how that is possible, but there's still people, even with all of this quality of life and shit here and there, that struggle quite hard. Or they don't play the classes correctly or whatever. Right, quite fascinating to see that. I have to kill you guys anyway. I wouldn't mind harder content. But in MMOs, you can't really make the story content hard per se. Then people like to have a casual, which I understand. You don't really want to waste 20 minutes of your life to kill these 3 people here, for example. Fearful staffer. Oh no, oh no. Oh, there's another one. She wants revenge and she's punching Bliss. Yeah. Look at that. Go Bliss. Yeah, fuck up. That's my boy. Wait. Use the detonator. Oh yeah. I didn't even press the detonator.
Report your ailments. You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
You mean Iron Lung? No. Maybe I will, so no, I like the game. And Markiplier is like one of those YouTubers that you can actually watch without going crazy. Like from those that are mainstream. The type of YouTubers that I watch, they are more like special, let's say, cover wheeler games. Like my favorite channels are like Dungeon Chill, Wallocracy, Hey Peter, Mr. Craven. What else? Early Bird is also pretty cool. He does cool stuff. Accused Farms. One of my absolute favorites. Channels like that. I also like pub games. Motherfuckers funny. But yeah, they all follow like older-ish games, horror games, retro games, games that nobody really knows about. Array for invisibility. Guess I gotta go around. Death. Okay, I just read Death the Supreme Guard, but it said defeat. God, I'm fucked. Supreme Guard my ass. What's up, my guy?
So many people willing to lay down their lives for me. Should never have come to this. There's something I want to tell you before you do what you came to do.
You better have one hell of an apology lined up.
You deserve more of an apology than I'm capable of giving. I reviewed the reports surrounding the operation to apprehend you. It's atrocious. A monumental abuse of power. I don't condone what you were doing, but I understand it. It was just your job. June made it personal.
June paid his debt to me in blood. I hope you won't make the same mistake.
That's exactly what I wanted to speak with you about. I've already declassified the real details of yours and June's actions to the public. The fallout will be tremendous. No matter how our meeting concludes, I'll be removed from office.
I'm sure it wasn't easy to come clean, knowing your career would be sunk.
June had no right to deceive the public, and neither do I. The people must be able to believe their leaders. The false accusations will disappear as the truth is separated from the lies. It's not a clean slate, but it's what you deserve. I'm willing to take things a step further, if you're willing to work with me.
I could just press the button. But Blizz won't like it. I can't disappoint my boy. This time we'll buy it.
One good turn deserves another. What are you offering?
Immunity. If you're willing to show me you're not firmly in the Empire's pocket. June believed you were in league with a Sith named Tormund. Is that true?
Tormund sent me to collect your head.
I feared as much. He's using us to make his mark. Tormund's a monster. His troops have been butchering Corellians. On Raban, he flattened kilometers of homes, businesses, hospitals. A man like that can't be given more power. Let's fix this while we're in a position to do so.
Let's fuck over Tormund. Why not?
Keep your word, and we'll pull Tormund's plug.
I understand the risk you're taking. Thank you.
The Supreme Chancellor has been dealt with.
Good. Make for the Tyrant. The fleet will cover your escape.
We'll engage the Imperial fleet, but I'll have to survive this to hold up my end of the bargain. If you can somehow cripple the Tyrant after dealing with Tormund, we can handle the rest.
I bet they've barely patched the damage from the last time.
Yay, let's go fuck over Tormund. This is so dumb. Wait, using escape pod, but we fucked, but we messed with them. Am I gonna blow myself up? Well, he's a Sith, right? They always getting double cross. That should be fine. It's okay. Sorry, I can't disappoint Bliss. You would have disapproved. I can't do that. Houdini! That's fucked up, Tormund. The ships of rag. What the fuck? Tyrant is fucked. Besides, he's a Sith, right? They don't like loose ends. They would have killed me anyway at the end. That's what Darths do. Like, I'm not dumb. Come on, Bliss.
You reek of vengeance and satisfaction. The Supreme Chancellor's death has excited your passions. Relish it. Experience some small measure of what it is to be Sith. Now, deliver what I have asked of you.
I'm afraid you'll have to accept a substitution.
I expected better.
No, Bliss! I remember you choked, Bliss. Now you gotta pay! Oh, look, Bliss stunned him. Like the good boy he is. Look at him. Ow. Oh shit! That shit hurts. He's actually dealing damage to me. Nope, we don't do that again. Fuck you.
This was deserved.
with a clenched fist. You better be prepared to scrap.
Trusting in a tool, however useful, was a mistake. The task of delivering the master stroke I should have reserved for myself. The galaxy would know. None are beyond my reach. All would cower or they would burn. And the Dark Council would see how total victory is achieved.
Even Sith don't get everything they want.
We avenged you. He choked you, he paid for that. My poor little Bliss. He choked Bliss! He had to die. Everybody else still chill? Yeah, of course they are.
I was hoping to find you alive. Quite a narrow escape. Darth Tormund was not as fortunate, I trust.
The only thing he escaped was a costly burial.
Good. At least it's done. Perhaps it's best that I'm getting out of politics. Ranging assassinations couldn't be farther from what I've stood for. After falling this far, I suppose there's no point in trying to recover my principles. Coming clean would only do more harm than good.
You don't cast off honor when it's inconvenient.
I never said I was excusing my failures. Only living with them. It was for a greater good. We may be far from achieving peaceful coexistence, but the fewer men like Tormund that come to power, the better our chances. As far as anyone knows, Tormund died in a foolish naval battle. Let's leave it that way.
You're a good man, Chancellor. The Republic will be worse off without you.
I'm glad you weren't the monster June made you out to be. You'll be exonerated as I promised. Even if my replacement questions the justification, overturning it would be more trouble than it's worth. I'm also sending a small reimbursement for your lost wages. It isn't much. There are more important things than pride and wealth. I hope you'll continue to use such good judgment in the future.
I'm a Mandalorian, Chancellor. We may not follow your rules, but we've got our priorities straight. You may not know how to handle a blaster, but you're prepared to die for what you believe in. That's good enough for me. Live in honor, Chancellor, wherever you end up.
Class story done! Whoa! Look at the boys! Gotta take a screenshot of that. Fancy.
Hey, sure.
I called.
Can you
go if when
that
if she if I
when did you get I expected you wouldn't make
she did if you You're not gonna cheat. But
That means
That's my boy.
Miska Takamu!
sounds like trouble to me.
Niki! Wafumare to Boto Dwana, Monkey Wapata, ya Tukaruka. Unabongo Wawuni, Kupa, Tontika Makitugi.
Hardship has a way of putting things in perspective.
Nokuta New Pachorota? Yama Bisto Chanaga, Imecha Tomicha! Hopo Mawanka Tuduska, Udwana Wada Suka Kupa. Funtahasa.
I love that guy. Urgh. Class. Later. So much backtracking I have now to do.
Niente Pinica.
I don't even know what the next expansion should be. Story arc Illum.
Hunter, Morph Regus. I'm calling to recruit you for a special project. It's called Operation Dark Ice. It'll be the most dangerous thing you've ever done, but it could very well win the war. You're the best hunter in the galaxy. Can we count on your services?
I don't do volunteer work.
You'll be well paid, and you'll receive a temporary battlefield commission. It'll be your operation if you accept. I'm sending the coordinates for the planet Illum. Used to be a frozen wasteland only a few Jedi bothered with. But a few weeks ago, Imperial scientists discovered a way to turn Adegan lightsaber crystals into the most significant breakthrough in military technology since the hyperdrive.
And what exactly does this have to do with Illum?
Illum has the biggest supply of Adegan lightsaber crystals in the galaxy, and our scientists have been most successful with Illum's crystals. The Empire won on Corellia, but it was costly. We're outnumbered. We need the technological edge. We need Illum's crystals. But as usual, the Republic's intent on interfering.
I'll take care of the Republic. You focus on getting those crystals.
Then we have an arrangement. Illum's a nasty place. Cold as Hoth, covered in ice and mountainous terrain. Makes moving large armies impossible. I hope to see you soon.
Story arc Illum. The fuck's going on here? I gotta check something. Don't want to be undercut again. Did I say something? No, it ended. No, my boss dies back. That's fine. What's the price on it? 50 million! Are you bonkers? Nobody's going to pay that. That's undercut him by 30 million. Blah, blah, blah. I didn't even upgrade my gloves. Am I stupid? I think I'm stupid. I must be. Maybe making good progress. Next 2 levels we get another passive. Slippery Devil. Increase your effective stealth. Ooh. The last shit is just a passive again. That's awesome. And Rolling Punches. Passive. Back Blast. And Rolling Punches. Okay. Oh Lord, have mercy. Oh my god, I gotta backtrack now. Okay, Elon is now the thing on the list. But I guess I'll just quest through everything. Oh, what do you even do with credits in this game? Damn. That's why I could never play male characters. Why do they always have to be so buff? Why can't I play a little gremlin? Why can't I play a Java? I would love to play like Blizz's race. I would love to play that. Imagine a Java with a lightsaber. But we call it for today. 2 hours is enough. Whatever. Well, I'm not calling it. I just want to get out of shit. Whatever. Fuck. Anyway, I'll catch you guys later. It's still lurking. Thanks for that. Blah 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 blah.